Have you ever heard whispers of treasures so vast they defy imagination, yet so cursed that finding them might be the last thing you ever do? Today, we're rediving deep into one of history's most chilling legends, the hidden gold chest of the Jesuit priest. This isn't just a story of riches. It's a tale of greed, betrayal, and a ghost that guards its fortune with a cold, dead hand. Our story begins in the 18th century, a time of turmoil and upheaval in the New World. The Jesuit order, powerful and wealthy, had amassed a fortune in gold, silver, and precious jewels from their missions across the Americas. But when King Charles III of Spain expelled the Jesuits in 1767, they were forced to flee, leaving their immense wealth behind. Or did they? Legend says that one particularly cunning priest, Father Laru, refused to surrender his mission's treasure to the crown. He and a small group of loyal followers secretly gathered a massive hoard gold chalices, jewel-encrusted crosses, and countless gold coins and loaded it onto mules. Their plan was to transport it to a secret location, a place so remote and inaccessible that no one would ever find it. They journeyed deep into the unforgiving deserts and mountains of what is now the American Southwest. The trek was brutal. One by one, the priest's followers succumbed to the harsh conditions, starvation, and exhaustion. But Father Laru, driven by an obsessive greed, pressed on. Some versions of the tale say he grew paranoid, believing his own men would betray him for the gold. In a fit of madness, he supposedly eliminated them himself, ensuring he was the only one who knew the treasure's location. Finally, he found the perfect hiding spot, a dark, deep cavern, a natural vault hidden within a rugged canyon. He single-handedly moved the heavy chests of gold into the cave's darkest recesses. As he sealed the entrance, he is said to have placed a powerful curse upon it. The gold would belong to him and him alone, in life and in death. His spirit would forever stand guard, striking down any who dared to disturb his hoard. Shortly after hiding the treasure, Father Laru himself perished, his secret dying with him. For centuries, the story was just that a ghost story told around campfires. But then, in the 19th century, a prospector stumbled upon an old, weathered map, allegedly drawn by one of Laru's men before he died. The map was cryptic, filled with strange symbols and landmarks, but it pointed towards a specific canyon in the Superstition Mountains of Arizona, a place already steeped in legends of lost gold. This kicked off a gold rush of a different kind. Treasure hunters from all over the world descended upon the mountains, armed with the legend and a thirst for gold. But the mountains did not give up their secrets easily. Many who went in search of Laru's gold were never seen again. They vanished without a trace, victims of the treacherous terrain, venomous snakes, or something far more sinister. Those who did return came back with terrifying stories. They spoke of a chilling presence in the canyons, the feeling of being watched by unseen eyes. They heard disembodied whispers on the wind and saw a shadowy figure, often described as a priest in a long dark robe, guarding the entrance to a hidden cave. This spectral guardian, they claimed, was the ghost of Father Laru. One of the most famous accounts comes from a man named Jacob Waltz, better known as the Dutchman, who is linked to the famous Lost Dutchman's gold mine, another legend in the same area. Some believe the Dutchman's mine and the Jesuit treasure are one and the same. Waltz claimed to have found the source of the gold, but took the secret to his grave, warning others to stay away. He spoke of the Watcher, a ghostly sentinel that protects the mine and brings misfortune to all who seek it. In the 20th century, a team of explorers, using modern equipment, set out to systematically search the area described in the legends. They documented strange phenomena. Compasses would spin wildly, electronic equipment would fail without explanation, and team members reported vivid nightmares of a skeletal priest warning them to turn back. On one occasion, a sudden and violent rockslide nearly crushed their camp, an event they believed was no accident. It was a warning from the ghostly guardian. They found strange carvings on rocks, symbols that matched those from the old maps, leading them deeper into the labyrinthine canyons. One day, they discovered a hidden cave, its entrance obscured by a rockfall that looked unnaturally placed. The air grew heavy and cold as they approached. As they began to clear the entrance, a low moaning sound echoed from within the darkness, a sound that chilled them to the bone. Fear overwhelmed them, and they fled the canyon, convinced they had found Laru's cursed crypt. So, what makes this treasure so heart-stopping? It's the convergence of immense wealth and supernatural terror. Imagine you're deep in the wilderness, miles from civilization. You finally find it a dusty, rotting chest. You pry it open, and the glint of gold coins, hundreds of years old, blinds you. Your heart pounds with excitement. You're rich beyond your wildest dreams. But then a cold draft extinguishes your lantern. The temperature plummets. A shadow detaches itself from the darkness in the corner of the cave. It takes the form of a tall, gaunt figure in a tattered robe. Its eyes glow with a malevolent light, and its voice, a dry rattle, whispers a single word from the darkness: mine. That's the moment of truth, the heart-stopping moment when the euphoria of discovery turns into primal fear. The treasure is real, but so is the curse. The ghost of Father Laru doesn't just want you to leave. It wants to make sure you never tell anyone what you found. It wants to add your spirit to its collection of ghostly guardians. To this day, the Jesuit gold has never been officially recovered. Skeptics argue that it's just a collection of tall tales, a campfire story born from the harsh realities of prospecting in a dangerous land. But for those who have ventured into the Superstition mountains and felt that cold, watchful presence, the legend is all too real. Is there a billion-dollar treasure waiting in a forgotten cave? And is it guarded by the vengeful spirit of a greedy priest? Perhaps some secrets are best left buried. The pursuit of wealth can lead to discovery, but in the case of Father Laru's cursed gold, it might just lead to a terrifying and permanent end. The next time you see a glint of something in the dirt, you might want to think twice. It could be your fortune, or it could be a deadly invitation from a ghost who never learned to share. Thanks for watching this dive into one of history's most haunted treasures. If you love stories that mix history, mystery, and a good old-fashioned ghost story, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more. What do you think? Is the treasure real? Let me know in the comments below. Stay curious and stay safe.